Hey Song, thank you for coming.
Hi, David. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's been what, like 7 hours since we last talked, right?
hmm
Yeah.
hmm
So, as you've seen right now, the biggest concern that people have is Apex AI legit? Like, this is just too good to be true. We're not just
hmm
talking about some AI agents or some really tech that's not so revolutionary, but impressive in its own way, but not like super revolutionary. But we are bringing into the space an AI technology that's 95% accurate at detecting cancer early, at um, helping people not go through big surgeries of cutting off their stomach
hmm
for 50 60%. I mean, this is all just crazy revolutionary stuff. So now just our biggest mission is to convince people, hey, we're legit, right? So
hmm
I want to first start with the question with the question of NEMIC, right? We just uploaded a tweet about you winning first place in the
hmm
NEMIC incubator competition in
hmm
Providence, Rhode Island. So tell us more about just your experience there, your story, and everything.
hmm NEMIC program was a Korea government sponsored event, and then I think that I remember like the 10 or 11 startup came to NEMIC boot camp, and then I was a presenter, and then I got like a final winner in that event. And many investors and the Brown University professor asked me about how soon how soon would it be available, because the
Mm-hmm.
cancer is still a huge issue in worldwide. And then at the time we got only idea and a small data set. That happened like back in 2019. So right now the 2025. So we've been working on like 5 years, and
Mm-hmm.
then finally we are ready to go to commercial. And we have worked with the University Hospital in Korea, and we got data from there, and then now we are on the stage to go to commercial.
Absolutely. What did you feel like was the most impressive part for like all the professors and all the incubator partners in the NEMIC competition that you participated in?
Mhm. So the cancer is still, especially the colon cancer, is very still high in USA, and stomach cancer is very high in Asian country like Korea, Japan, and China. And
Mm-hmm.
then even though a doctor they work hard, but still the colon cancer and the stomach cancer is almost number two, number three cancer in the world. Just a minute.
Yeah, take your time.
Still cancer is still a problem. And then the bad thing is the GI cancer is go happen to the young age people like 20, 30, and then it's getting serious. So
Mm-hmm.
the as I said, the best way to cancer win with the cancer is the early detection. So
Mm-hmm.
if once early detection is disease early detection is succeed, there is a small surgery,
Yes.
and otherwise it goes to like advanced cancer. It goes to the huge surgery, like you need to take out your organ like 50%, eighty
Mm-hmm.
percent. That's very serious. Yeah.
Absolutely. And could
hmm
you tell us more about the TIPS program, the government-funded TIPS program that
hmm
Apex AI was incubated with?
Okay. TIPS program is sponsored by government, and then if the selected for a TIPS program, I think the in US dollar, like let's say it's just a 1 million research fund, research grant is the given to the startup, and
1
then
million USD?
yeah, 1 million
Nice,
USD,
nice.
and then we are selected in 2021, and
Hmm.
that was a 2 year program, and we complete those program successfully, and the that's the way we got like we can do like the heavy duty research on the GI cancer thing.
Hmm. Hmm. I see. How, since the TIPS program, what
Mhm.
kind of changes did Apex AI have?
Before tips, we got like a small data set and a small number of engineer, and after we got like a tips program, since we have like a 1 million research grant, and then we hired more people, and we are more actively working with the university hospital in Korea,
Hmm.
and then we also got like a ha- have doctor to to make a data set, especially they are
Hmm.
in belong they are part of the member of like a university hospital, so we let them make a data set for us. That's the I think main thing. And the other thing is we can focus on developing detection algorithm. So
Hmm.
we spend like before tips we also spent 2 years, but after tips we can more focused on research. And then
Yeah.
after before tips 2 years before tips, and the 2 years after tips, and then we spend like fully focus on GI cancer for 4 years, and then we
Hmm.
got finally we got commercial grade outlet.
Amazing.
Mhm.
And to get into the TIPS program, what do you need to qualify?
Oh, it's very competitive because the uh, university professor and the industry expert, they are reviewer, and once
Hmm.
we submit proposal and they read out all the documentation, and then uh, finally we got finally we got the final stage, and we have like a presentation session, and
Hmm.
then we got like the good score, and then we finally we got a research fund from
I
tips.
see. Okay, gotcha. So when you say it's competitive, how competitive? Is there like an
i
acceptance
i,
rate?
I think acceptance rate is the it changes over a year, but the 2019 I think is 10 to 1 to get
10 to
passed.
1.
Yeah,
Okay. Gotcha. So 10% acceptance rate.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. That's really low, which is really good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so what do you after the launch and everything, what kind of message do you have to people that are really new to Apex AI and
Uh-huh.
are trying to understand the product, the vision, and everything?
Uh-huh. Oh, thanks for bringing up that issue. Because, as I mentioned earlier, cancer is still a serious disease
Mm,
in for to humankind, and then consider it is that there's some report from American Cancer Society considering 80 years of lifespan. I think the 38% get any kind of cancer.
mm,
So especially GI cancer and stomach cancer and colon cancer is another big challenge. The
yes.
combining GI, combining stomach cancer and colon cancer, combining the rank is the number one in the
Mm,
world among the other cancers. And then we've been working battling with the cancer, and the still cancer is very cancer rate occurrence rate is very high, and we focus on the like detect detecting only cancer. And then even though doctor they work hard, but they still need a new tool, right?
Hmm.
Just like X-ray, before X-ray, doctor just cannot see the human body, and
Yeah.
after X-ray came up, they can see through our body, and then they can like diagnose disease more accurately. The same
Hmm.
thing, and we are living in AI age, and we got like just to see the our body, not just to see the body, we can have more like intelligence, right?
Hmm.
That's the way uh, for doctor to go forward. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And that's, I do feel like for a lot of people as well, they are,
Hmm.
whether it's doctor or people, some are suspicious of AI, right?
Hmm.
It's like, ah, it's just like too new. What? How can we know that's gonna better diagnose or detect cancer than humans? But as you said, it's it's definitely a new step into
Right.
the right direction when it comes
Hmm.
to a new way, a better way, a faster
Hmm.
way, a more efficient way of
Hmm.
finding cancer in people. So I genuinely believe that's what Apex AI
Hmm.
is bringing to the table.
Hmm. I understand a doctor is very cautious about adopting a new technology because they are dealing with the human body and disease,
Hmm.
and then that's why most of medical startup they have it takes longer
Yeah.
than other the IT area and this, something like that. So we also very cautious about the the medical AI we're working on because it's, uh, since the beginning of the project we are closely working with doctors because
Hmm.
doctor is very uh, they are eager to some doctors are very eager to adopt AI because they know that there's still like room to improve, right? And then it takes some time, but it's almost there. It's
Hmm.
almost there, and I think the in 3 years, and you can see the doctor they use the AI in their clinical room.
Hmm. Absolutely. So that's the
Hmm.
future that you see in three
Right,
years.
right, yeah, yeah.
Hospitals are going to be not just modernized, but revolutionized with AI.
Hmm. Hmm.
Absolutely. No, that's the future that we're working for. But all
Right.
right. Thanks so much, Sung. It was
Hmm.
a crazy day today. And
Yeah,
I hope you slept well. And we're just going to have much, much more, many, many more interviews like this.
I'm very excited about the many people are interested in our the project, and then
Mm,
especially healthcare. So healthcare is not something to avoid.
yes.
We need to work very hard. So it's about saving people's life, and then we also very serious about that, uh, and then we will keep working hard.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so
Mhm.
much, Sung. Really appreciate it. And I hope you have an
Okay,
amazing day. We're going to keep in touch, okay?
okay, okay, great. Thank you.